Hey guys, welcome back to another Barbecue Bros video. So today I am going to be doing an unboxing of the Smokenator and as well as the Hovergrill. So they're both made by the same company, and I was actually fortunate enough they sent me this, and so I'm really stoked on putting this guy to use. If you guys haven't ever heard of the Smokenator or the Hovergrill, essentially what it is it's a little contraption that you mount inside of your kettle, and it allows you to put charcoal inside of it, and then it's got kind of a little wall that you'll see here in a second that acts as a heat diverter, and then it also comes with a water pan. The Hovergrill is a grill that sits on top of your top grate in your kettle. So what happens is when you have both the Smokenator and the Hovergrill installed in one of your Weber kettles, it ends up giving you three racks essentially that you can cook on. So your typical charcoal grate that's on the very bottom, that obviously all your charcoal's on, well, that is now going to be freed up so you can put some meat on that, and then obviously you'll have your regular top grate, and then you'll also have the Hovergrill that's sitting up top. So like I said, so they sent me this the other day for me to try out and do a review on, so I told them I'd do a nice video review, and I'm also going to put something on my blog. But all I've done is I just went ahead and cut the tape off, but I haven't even looked inside of the box, I promise. So you guys are seeing it for the first time as well. So let me go ahead and slide this down and just have some instructions here. So the Smokenator 2600, that is the model that fits the 26.75 inch Weber kettle. They also have a model, I forget the number on the other model, but that fits the 22.5. So if you go to order one of these, make sure you pay attention to which model you're getting. So we'll just throw that over there and go ahead and start pulling some of this out. And part of this video is going to be me installing it into the kettle too, so you'll get to see what it looks like. So let's see, so that's it. Nothing else in there. So let me take this little piece of tape off right here. And there's some tape on the bottom. Take that off. Alright, so there basically was just three pieces of tape there. We'll start with the Hovergrill real quick. So this is all it is right here. And so it's got these nice little swivels on the back. And you can see it's a really simple design. And it's just going to sit just like that on your top rack. So pretty sturdy. I'm thinking I'm putting some pretty good pressure on it right here. I'm thinking that could easily handle at least like a 20-pound butt. So good and sturdy. Not much else to it. So that's the Hovergrill. So we'll see it again in a few minutes when I put it on the kettle. Alright, this is the Smokenator. If I recall correctly, I could be wrong, I think this is 18 gauge steel. And so basically you have two holes right here. This is the water pan that's going to sit in there just like that. So that'll hold, a decent amount of water. For a long cook, you're probably going to have to refill this. But basically, oh, there's something back here too. Alright, so without looking at the instructions, I'm not sure what this little guy's for, but we'll figure it out here in a second. So you can see how this thing is curved, and it's just going to tuck up onto one side of the kettle, and here's that thick wall that's going to be acting as your heat diverter. And so this will be tucked in. You've got, I mean, if you look at, you know, all of this room right here, that is a lot of volume for charcoal. So I've seen a couple reviews of this thing, and this thing holds a ton of charcoal. You're probably not going to have to refuel it. So let me go ahead and get things set up over by the kettle, and we'll pick back up and I'll show you how we get it installed. Alright, welcome back. We're going to go ahead and get this Smokenator installed into the Weber kettle here. It's pretty straightforward. What I want to show you here is there's a little groove right here on the plate side of the Smokenator, and essentially what they want you to do is to have this thing, the edge down here, parallel with the your charcoal grate, and then all you have to do is these little vent notches, there's one here and one here on the Smokenator. They want you to line those up with your grill grate tabs right here, your kettle tabs, whatever you want to call them. So you just line your charcoal grate up to where it's parallel with this, and you kind of just you know, you just eyeball it. I did this right before filming this just to practice once. And then you just come get up here like this. And that's it. It just rests perfectly flush in there. And I'll pick the camera up in just a second so you can see how flush it is. But I mean, that thing's not going anywhere. That thing's solid. Here's the water pan I was telling you about. Actually, before I put that in there, so you can go ahead and just, you know, dump all of your unlit charcoal briquettes in here, and then once you've got you know, your lit ones ready from your chimney, you can go ahead and dump those in there. Then just set your water pan down, and the holes here. So this little guy right here, I told you earlier, I wasn't sure what this was. All this is a little charcoal skewer that you can stick in here and kind of shift the charcoal around. So that's kind of handy. But as you're doing your cook, if you need to add more charcoal, then all you got to do is just drop them through those holes right there. And it's just as simple as that. So what I'm going to do now is go ahead and set my top grate there, and now we're gonna put the Hovergrill on. And so there's various different ways you can do this. You know, you can set this guy, you know, right here. You know, you could move it over here. It doesn't really matter. You can see how, you know, if you've got a brisket on your, you know, top grate right here, or some ribs, you can see how you can easily maneuver this guy, and then boom, you've got a spot for some more meat right there. So let me grab the camera and let you see how flush that is on this side. So you can see down there how it just is perfectly flush. So I'm pretty excited about this. Today is Saturday, and I'm going to be smoking a picnic on this guy using the Smokenator for the first time tomorrow. So I'm going to be doing a video on that, so check back soon. I'll show you how it all worked out.